Hi guys, welcome back to Make That Sea Change. My name is Paul. I'm here with you again today. Today we're going to talk about 10 ways to spot an online scam, which, we all listen to them and we all see them and we all, we hear people talk about and we think, well, how do you fall for an online scam? I can guarantee you it's a lot easier than what you realise. And, and it's not just a Nigerian prince asking you to, store money for him, and it's not just the text messages that I receive every now and then from every country in the world telling me I've won 10 million Great British pounds and all I need to do is give them my bank details and stuff like that. I mean, yes, they're the common scams and people know about them, but in the online world there's a lot more scammy sites and sites that just make you plug your money in without even really getting anything for it. I mean, if you have a look through my site, I've done a few reviews on software programs and training platforms and the like. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, some of them you hand over your money and you wonder what possessed you to hand it over or why anyone would hand it over. And then you look at it and you realize, well, it all looks above board. So that's what I want to talk to you today about is, not so much the absolute overt scams that are out there, but more so the scams that you're not really looking for. So let's have a look at the first one. The first one, I think, probably does make a bit more sense than what we realise, but it's, we're looking at the wild claims. So, there's a lot of sites out there. If you go into, like, JVZoo is one program that you go into and they have all these platforms, and if you subscribe to the email list of one of them, you'll get hundreds of them. They make promises, you're going to make $10,000 within 5 minutes of downloading this software. We're going to give you so much traffic that within a week you're making $10,000 a week for only 10 minutes work a day. And, the sales guys here are so good at convincing that you're going to do it. And things to look for with the outlandish, that go hand in hand with the outlandish claims are, oh look, I was so broke, I didn't know what I was going to do until I found this program. My wife was going to leave me, then I found this program and I'm now a millionaire. They're not millionaires. Look for things where the sales video doesn't actually have a real person. My number one rule, I guess, for any of that sort of thing is if you're looking at a sales page and there's no real person, or you can't see who owns the sale page and there's no person attached to it, there's one of your red flags. Another one is you'll see reviews, and if you go into a program called Fiverr, Fiverr.com, you'll see these people, they're paid actors who charge $5 to do reviews of these programs. They're the things that go hand in hand with the wild claims. Number two, there's a focus on recruitment and not products. This is big, not so much these days because the industry's been cleaned up a lot, but it used to be in the multi-level marketing and MLM industry. If you signed up 100 people, you get a bonus of $10, and it became pyramid schemes. Multi-level marketing is not a pyramid scheme if it's done legally and correctly. But, if they're focusing on you getting 5 people in, if you get 5 people in, each of them's going to give you $10, and then their 5 people are going to give them $10 and you $5. Pyramid scheme, run like the plague, it's a scam. And the chance are you're not going to make your money. So if they're talking about sales, and a lot of multi-level marketing sites these days, they assign a code to their products, which will be like a personal volume PV or business volume BV or something like that. That's a way that they're trying to show that they're not a pyramid scheme, because they are giving you points based on products that people are purchasing. If I'm in essential oils, you're buying a bottle of essential oils from me. I had a bottle here a second ago. It means that it's a product, not a pyramid scheme. So you do need to be aware of the difference there, but if they're focused on the amount of people you can get into their program, especially if there's a sign-up fee, and that's how a lot of multi-level marketing programs don't actually have a sign-up fee. But if there's a sign-up fee and it's all about getting people in, scam. There's no value and low cost options. And this sort of goes back to the first one, which is your wild claims. Join this training program for $1, only $1, and you'll get this, and this. And you get in there and it's a one-page PDF that has basically this, and this as the headings. And then there's all the upsells. $147 for this, $197 for that, $137 for that. If that's the case, it's a scam. And in most cases, with those ones where there's no value in the base level or low barrier entry offer, means that the upsells have no value as well. It's a common trait, but look for, if there's nothing in what you're getting, or you can't tell what you're getting for your $10, your $20, highly likely a scam. Now this one's interesting because with the internet, there's been things open up all over the world. Obviously, I'm an affiliate for an advocate, an affiliate for Wealthy Affiliate. You'll see down the bottom of this post if you want to click there. In that platform, we get a lot of people from all over the world, and when they're typing in the forum, and when they're doing their training and asking questions in their training, all that sort of stuff, their English is not great because obviously English is their second language. However, if you have a website that's full of, if it's written in English and it's full of grammatical errors, full of spelling mistakes, doesn't read quite right, be wary of it, especially in emails. I mean, if someone's sending you an email, and I use the argument that English might not be someone's first language, but these people who are legit and above board, there's software programs out there that they can type in the dialect that they know as English their second language, and it fixes it for them, and it fixes it pretty well. So, we'll excuse one spelling mistake, we'll excuse a grammatical error. I went through this post actually just today to have a look at it, and I found one spelling mistake and one grammatical error. So, I can guarantee my site's not a scam, but there is, people who say guarantee my site's not a scam, it's normally a scam. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. If there is if it just doesn't read right and feel right, especially if English is your first language, then it's something to look out for. If they want payment details immediately, if they're not giving you any, and again, a lot of the scam sites will, Wealthy Affiliate won't want payment details straight up. You can get in there, you can create 2 websites, you can get 2 lots of the training without even putting in a credit card. No one has a problem with people making money online. That's why we're all here. No one has a problem with people asking for a credit card. But if they're asking for credit card details immediately, now, of course, if you're going online and buying a television, they're going to want to know your credit. They're going to want your credit card before they release a TV. There's a difference between purchasing something and looking into something and trying to get help with something, and all they're interested in is getting your credit card before they've even shown you any information, which the wild claim sites do. Make $10,000 in the first 5 minutes without doing any work. Give us a credit card and I'll tell you all about it. That's what I'm talking about. So if they want payment details immediately and you can't see a tangible product at the end of that credit card, that's something to look out for. If they want you to download software onto your machine is another big one, especially if it's something you're not quite sure what it is. Again, if you're purchasing Microsoft Office, absolutely you're going to need to download software on a machine. But again, in these days where cloud, software, I use... in fact, for all the software programs I use now online, just looking at my tabs across the top of my browser here, I have Wealthy Affiliate, obviously. I have I've got Canva open, which is where I create the thumbnail for this video. I've got Aweber, which is my email autoresponder. I've got Snagit, which is where I do screen dumps. They're all online software. I don't actually have to download anything to use any of those programs. In fact, I'm sitting here trying to think of any. PowerPoint is about and Word, where I copy and paste code into. Probably the only 2 programs I use that I have to download software to. So in this day and age, it's something to be even more wary of. If someone's asking you to download software, I'd be really taking the opportunity to consider whether it's something I really want to load onto my computer. You can get viruses through cloud software just as easily, but that download thing, be wary, especially if you're in the online business game. Websites with little substance. If you go to a website, which is the next one, number 7, if you go to a website and there's only 1 or 2 pages, maybe think that it might be a scam, especially if you're led to a landing page to buy something and then you look behind the landing page and there's nothing else there. That's new sites obviously, but if I'm being totally honest, a new site, unless they pay for advertising for you to get there, aren't going to be attracting a lot of traffic until they've built up content around their site. So Again, little substance. No one to talk to. Yes and no. I looked at a training platform. I'm not going to name the training platform because I don't want to have it because it's not a scam. I don't want to involve in a scam. But one of the criticisms of that site is that there's no one to talk to if you need support. The site is not a scam, but it's something they probably need to look at. But again, it goes back to the wild claims I talked about before. You know, if you got someone telling you about how great this platform, how broke they were, and how this platform saved their life, but you can't, there's no face or there's no one to actually talk to. I mean, I'm telling you something. If I found a piece of software that could make me $1 million in 10 minutes, I'd be putting my face out there saying I made $1 million in 10 minutes. But that's not. So if there's no one to talk to, no real person there, again, there's a chance it's a scam. Reviews and feedback, obviously do some reviews. When I write a review post here, I go and see what everyone else is writing. You'll soon know, go to YouTube. YouTube's great for finding out if a company exists or not. If you type in that company in YouTube, you'll get 6 or 7 videos of people going, where is it? Can't find anything, there's nothing there. Or, you know, it's rubbish, I bought this program, it's rubbish, I bought this product, it's rubbish. Products and reviews and feedback are something to look at, and they'll tell you straight away if it's a scam. And the last one, strange one, gut feel. How do you feel about it when you're looking at it? I mean, most of us, you know, it's a hard one to explain, but I know if I'm looking at a sales page whether I'm really going to get what I'm looking for in there or not. You just get to know, mainly because I'm used to the wild claims and having no one there and no real face and all that sort of stuff, so it sticks out. But you know, if you're starting to read something and you see one too many spelling errors, or you see, you know, one too many reviews saying it's not really good, that would be something that would stick out for me as well. So there it is, the 10 ways to spot a scam. And I should have said this at the beginning, doesn't necessarily mean it is a scam, but it's probably something, and it's something, if any of those 10 pop up, it's something that makes me look a little bit further before I purchase. I mean, as I say, if you look through my site, you see I review a lot of programs, I review a lot of MLM programs, and some of them will have some of those things in it at the beginning, and then you get in and think, oh, actually, this is pretty good. I actually tend to write those people an email saying, look, great platform, great training platform, great site, great product. Might just want to check these few things out because to my way of thinking, I nearly didn't purchase it because of that. And most time, if you do it the right way, and not publicly, if you do it, you know, privately and in the right way, most people will come back and say, look, thank you for that, I appreciate that, which is, again, another sign it's not a scam. So look for wild claims, look for a focus on recruitment, not products. If there's no value in their low-cost options, a lot of spelling mistakes and bad grammar, you know, more than you would expect for a site that has a lot of posts and a lot of content in there. Again, if there's not much content to the website, if there's no one to talk to, or you've looked at the reviews and feedback and it's just not right, there's potential there that they're an online scam. And if you have any doubt, do not put your credit card in that page. One thing I haven't written on there, which has come up recently, I should probably update this post, is that they all have 30-day money-back guarantee. You don't get your money back. You can email them. Anything through ClickBank, you'll get your money back. JV Warrior is not too bad, but anything else, you don't tend to get your money back. So be aware of that as well. Okay, thanks guys. I hope that was helpful. If you have had a scam or you have any questions about any site that you're looking at and you want my opinion, please don't be afraid to comment below. Any feedback, comments below as usual. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe and like the video, and let's keep up to date with things that are working well online and things that aren't. Thanks guys. Speak to you soon. Bye.